and welcome back to episode 26 of the Temporal Adventures of Lobsang Lud. I'm Detech. This is the USS Oidong, which is Lobsang Lud's ship, and we're here in a Venar system where last episode we cleaned out a Tel'Shar base hidden underneath a mine, and in doing so got some intelligence information. So let's see now what Admiral Tenay has to give us in the way of missions. So, communications, if you please contact Admiral Tenay, please.
We know from the information you recovered from the Vahar system that the Tal-Shiar are planning to attack a Remans settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. This may be a completely internal matter, and if so, the Prime Directive will come into play. We will not be able to interfere. But if there is an outside influence directing these matters, we must know what it is. Our encounters with the Undine and the Changelings have proven that there are entities attempting to move the powers of the Quadrant like pieces in a cow-toe game. It is essential to protecting the Federation to see these attempts for what they are and counter them. I want you to go to the Dara system and learn more about the Reman uprising. The Remans will have hidden their base, so you may have to use subterfuge to find it. One more thing. I realize this is a dangerous situation and that you may be drawn into conflict, but do not antagonize the Remans or the Romulans if you can avoid doing so. We are already at war with the Klingon Empire. I would prefer to avoid another extended conflict.
Okay then. Certainly, Mom. Yes, Mom. Okay, people, so we have to go to the Dara system, located in the Beta Quadrant, and learn about the Reman resistance movement. Okay, we get 9,300 experience points, 10,000 expertise, 864 dilithium, a console which boosts beam weapons, one that boosts torpedo weapons, and one that boosts cannon weapons. And we also get a choice of hand weapons, either a wide beam pistol, which looks to be okay, or a split beam rifle, which looks to have not quite as much power. So I'm thinking we're going to go for the pistol when it comes time. But let's accept the mission and then head on our way to the Dara system. You may notice that the graphics actually look a little different from usual, a little brighter, more pumped up, and with a little bit more detail. I've been tweaking the graphic settings a little, see what works a bit better, and hopefully this will look great for you. Certainly looks good for my screen. So let's head out on our way to the Dara system, shall we? So here we are, and let's begin Frozen. Captain, the Remans are jamming our sensors, and there's no way to determine where their base is located without assistance. We need a guide. I agree. Let's set ourselves up though, shall we? Sensors are picking up a communications satellite nearby. We should be able to modify it to emit a signal that the Remans will think is from one of their ships. When the Remans send someone to investigate the signal, we can get a sensor lock on their ship and follow them back to their base. Okay. Let's find out. Wow. This really does look quite gorgeous, doesn't it? Let's find out where this sensor is. Somewhere up ahead. 'Cause, 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 'cause I say the graphics have been. I've actually set them all the way as much as I can. Oh, we got a micro. This micronebula is limiting sensor function. We can use it to hide from the Reman ship when we send the fake distress signal. Okay, bump up the speed a little more. And let's alter this array. The modifications are complete, Captain. When we trigger the transmission, the Reman should think it's from a vessel that is losing power and needs assistance. There's a micronebula aft of our location. That should be sufficient to conceal the Oidong's energy signature while we wait for our Reman guide to arrive. Okay, yes, Helm, bring us about. Hide us in that nebula, please. Look at just how gorgeous this ship looks. There's also an add-on I've started using for this episode called Reshade, that I've used it to boost the colours a little, so that it doesn't look quite so flat and take out some of the greyness. Because I've always noticed that it tends to look a little bit on the grey side. 3-point turn our way in here, helmsman. I mean, look at that, the anti-collision lights flashing away. I think that's a good angle. Park here and send that signal. The signal worked, Captain. Reman scout ship in range is moving to scan the area. Sensor lock confirmed. We'll be able to track them if they go to war. Detecting a large energy build-up, sir. Romulan battleship to cloaking. Captain, they're firing on the ring ship. Scout weapons are damaged. They're cloaking. Attempting to re-establish sensor lock. Captain, the Reman ship has cloaked, but its engines are damaged and sensors are detecting a tachyon leak. They can't stay hidden for long. If we distract the Romulans, then the Remans will have a chance to decloak and go to war. Otherwise, I don't think they can last long against the Romulans. If the Reman vessel is destroyed, we'll lose our best chance at finding the base. I totally agree, Daz. So, yes, I guess we better set red alert and get ready to attack. Won't they be surprised when we pop out? Captain, incoming hail from the lead Romulan vessel. They know we're here. Putting it up on the main view screen now.
Ah, you're a good distance out of your Federation's territory, aren't you? Offer no aid or assistance to these Reman rebels and leave this system immediately. If you do so, I can overlook your intrusion into an internal affair. Otherwise, I would be forced to see your presence here as an invasion of Romulan territory. That would be unfortunate. For you.
Oh. Well, if you're going to make a threat, at least have the ship to back it up. I don't think you got the ship. You don't have the warp core to back that up. Which they really don't, because the Deredex class battle cruisers like that use a quantum singularity instead of a warp core. So, definitely doesn't have the warp core to back that up. I think not. All hands, red alert. Battle stations. Ooh, they've hit it with a viral mate.
Target's shields have failed. Right shield's failing.
Those shields back up. Never beat our torpedoes. Your torpedoes are just too good. That's why you got to keep those shields up. Okay, engineering teams, get to work. Get those shields fixed. And let's head over to that scout. See if we can slip an air tag or something on them. Captain, the Remans scout ship has decloaked. They'll try and shake us. We need to stay close until we get a lock on the ship's warp signature. Okay, so let's follow it. The Reman ship's on the move, sir. We should follow it. Yep, I see it. Keep those torpedoes hot just in case we need them. Keep those torpedoes hot, I said. Oh. Romulan force warping in.
Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity 75%.
Get those shields back up. Keep that damage shield away. They want to do a stern chase, that's fine. We can handle a stern chase.
Rear shield failing.
That. Yep. The Reman ship has executed a short warp jump, and I have a lock on its coordinates, sir. We can engage warp as soon as you're ready. Okay, yes. Helm, follow that Reman scout. I'm not picking up any ships here, Captain, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are one or two cloaked ships in the area. Reman cloaked ships can appear as concentrations of tachyon particles. I will continue scanning the area. Yep, please do. There is something interesting on the planet's surface, however. Sensors are detecting a large underground installation. It could very well be the base that the Reman Resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic shield though, so we can't transport inside. There is a series of caverns connected to the installation. We could send a team there and try and find a way to disable or circumvent the magnetic shielding. Okay. Sound like a good idea? Quick scan. There's some material. But let's beam down, please. Stand it away, team. To the transporter room. Captain, this is incredible. The underground cavern we are in is natural, but the base itself, it's a ship. The Derridex class, if my tricorder readings are correct. The Remans moved a derelict vessel into the cavern. We appear to be in a maintenance area adjacent to the hull of the ship. The Remans probably mined these tunnels for raw materials. I'm picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they are replicating ship parts or weapons. I'm not reading any way into the ship from here though. We'll need to find an entrance. Okay, let's see if we can see. Oh, that doesn't look friendly. Weapons out. Quick scout around. What are those? This cavern seems to be occupied by indigenous fauna. We should proceed with caution. Yep, I agree. Go slowly. Take it out. That didn't really do the job, did it? People, we better bring the heavy guns. Clear the area, make it secure first. Picking up a chronal distortion. There's a temporal probe nearby. Yep, I see it right there. Where'd that thing go? Set up your turret, scavern. There's a first aid station too. Thank you. There it is. Everyone okay? One or two more ahead. Okay. Keep an eye out. Be aware at all times. You never know what's in this place. Consoles in this area appear to operate the heavy machinery that is used to create the cavern. The entrance to the base should be just ahead. Go around to this side. Now behind those crates. This tunnel leads directly into the main area of the base, sir, but it's completely blocked. I wonder if a weapon on its highest setting would breach it. This gate's made of a titanium alloy, Captain. There's no way a hand weapon will blast through it. We need something with a lot more power. That's it! Sir, did you see the mining laser? If it's operational, we might be able to modify it to do the job. I think the controls to the laser are on the other side of the wall. It's hard to tell with all this ice glare around. I see what you mean by the mining laser, though. The controls are somewhere over here. Ah, here we go. Alright, everybody, get under cover, just in case, and let's use that mining laser. Something must have gone wrong with the mining laser, sir. We should perform a more detailed scan to determine the source of the problem. Okay. Go check it out. Captain, the mining laser's power system isn't strong enough. We won't be able to cut the titanium. I think there's several different ways we can fix this. Okay, so we only need to complete one of the career-based objectives. You remember working with a similar laser in your applied sciences class. If you could augment the focusing lens, you should be able to amplify the effect. There are crystal formations in the maintenance tunnels. One of them might have a crystal with the correct properties. Find a suitable crystal formation to create an amplification lens. Okay. Anything down here? And we've got to keep the weapons out. Search this crate in case there's a lens in here. No, just a shield charge and a hypo. With the crate we just had. Careful now. Never know what's around. Go on this room to the left. This abandoned lab station was probably used to refine the ore the Remans collected while creating the maintenance tunnel. Spiders. Gilkmer, ice spiders. I hate spiders. Why does every new species we encounter try to kill us? I don't know. I do not know. When I do find out, Tarsi, though, you will be the first to know. Okay, is there anything in here? In around the back? No. Okay, let's try this cavern across the road. I hate spiders. Ah, here's some samples of crystals. Anything else in this cavern? Nope, just some really bright bioluminescent bells. Same deal, check to the left. Gather that sample. Check there's nothing in the back here. You never know those Remans, there could be a key under a fake rock. You never know your luck. Let's move up and check this temporal probe. Let's hope it's going to be a nice easy fix. Yeesh, that looks hideous. And it's not going to be another one of those password ones, shall we? Please be magic square, please be magic square. Yes! Magic square, add up to 15, okay. 3 and 4 is 7, 7 and 8 make 14, so make 15 rather, so A must be 8. Okay, 5 and 9 makes 14, so B must be 1. And then 2 and 6 make 8, as does 5 and 3, so this must be 7. The Nakul have been sending operatives to infiltrate the Remans. With cosmetic alterations, it would be difficult to tell a Nakul and a Reman apart. According to this probe, there's a Nakul operative here trying to sabotage the old warp core used to power this base. Well, let's find and stop that operative before he takes the resistance out for good and does our job for us. I don't like people doing my job for me. I don't like people who've been shooting at me through time and space. Ooh, we got some gear. Let's see, what do we get? Tactical kit. Something we can't use. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Das ist gut. Nein. Das ist nicht good. Or however German is. I don't speak German too well. Okay, let's try this cavern. Any crystals in this crate? We'll take the shield charge. We're going to leave that triple though it can freeze there. Nowhere want to have any tribbles on board our ship. No sirree, Bob, John, George, Ringo, Paul, or any other person you can think of. Check this one now. Very systematic. Not appear to be anything here. Okay, let's move on. Back to where we beamed in. More spiders. Hate spiders. Got the creeps now. I'm gonna say it does look really nice here with this. Wish I could show you what it looks like without textures. I mean, I could probably show you without the reshade real quick. What this area whole looks like. So this is what it looks like without the thing. It doesn't look quite so great, does it? So let me turn them back on. There, that looks so much better, doesn't it? It gives it a lot more depth of colour. I think this is our last crystal formation to find. This crystal appears to be the correct size and purity. It will need to be shaped and refined before we can use it to amplify the mining glazer's output. Use a lab station to refine the crystals. Okay. I think we should use a lab station to refine the crystals, guys, gals, crew, people. Okay? Let's go use a lab station then. Luckily, we found this lab station right here. Those crystals down. Now watch me use my science magic. Beep, 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 beep. Now they're aligned. Refining process complete. Install the amplification lens on the mining laser. Let's go do that then. Run, run, run. Gotta keep running because it's cold. We're in an ice cave. Brrr. I didn't even put on a woolly hat. We should have picked one up in the winter. Back in, what was that, episode 14, 13? Would have been nice. Would have been warm. Let's modify this laser then. That did it, sir. Power to the mining laser is steady and it should be ready to fire. Let's go, let's go fire up the laser. Use this console this time, this one might be luckier. Now you all stay back here and don't go over in front of the laser, or near the laser, just in case it does blow up. Okay? That's an order. Firing laser. Tarsi, I told you to stay away from there. Success! The path inside the Reman base is clear, Captain. The Remans will be alerted to our presence, so we'll need to be careful, but I have a feeling that Obisek wants to see us. It's that special kind of Andorian sensory thing, I think. Still weapons up, you never know. Move up. Carefully. Remans. Oh, they don't seem to care. That's quite anticlimactic. Take a little bit of order while we're here. I say, excuse me, Reman. Why are you here, outsider? Ask your questions. I will answer. Tell me about your life here.
The nights are cold, and there's not enough food. It is a place like any other. For now we are safe from the Tal Shiar, but I fear that will soon change.
Why are you fighting the Romulans?
My wife was working on a mining ship. This was not a military vessel. It had no weapons and limited shields. It was not in restricted space, and it threatened no one. The Tal Shiar captured it and questioned everyone on the crew for weeks. My wife died screaming in a Tal Shiar interrogation chamber. I fight for her.
Was that ship called the Canterbury by any chance? Because we remember the Cant. What do you want when this conflict ends?
What do I want? I cannot answer that question. All I wanted, all I will ever want, died with my wife.
I'm so sorry. That's so sad. But you need to find a reason to keep living. You need a reason beyond just hate. You take care now. Oh, I seem to be treating us normally. The Remans seem to have been expecting us. Perhaps we should have just knocked. I think that might have been an idea, indeed. Anything in this room? No. Oh, excuse me, sir? 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 Oh wait, I've talked to you already, haven't I? I'll let you be then, sir. Well, it's closed. Okay, let's go this way. Excuse me, sir. Can I speak to you for a second? Ask your questions. I shall answer. Tell me about your life here.
The nights are cold, and there's not enough food. It is a place like any other. For now we are safe from the Tal Shiar, but I fear that will soon change.
That's what the other guy said. Why are you fighting the wrong ones?
My wife was working on a mine.
Wait, are you the other guy as well? Huh. How about this guy? Excuse me. What do you want? Ask what you want, I will answer, or I won't. Why do you follow Obisek?
Obisek has a vision. He wants all Remans to be free from Romulan oppression. He wants us to have a world of our own, and not to have to beg for scraps from the Romulans' tables. Obisek will lead us to victory. I, for one, am happy to fight at his side.
Okay. Are the people here who aren't happy with his leadership?
Many of the people here have lost family members to the Tal Shiar. It's hard to be happy about anything when all you're thinking about is what you don't have.
True, true, true. What do you want out of this war?
I want out. I will fight by Obisek's side until we are free. But then, I want to explore. I've had enough of despair. There are hundreds of ships that need a capable warrior. I will find one of them, leave this space, and never look back. Perhaps I will join the crew of a Klingon vessel.
Or a Starfleet vessel? Thank you for your time. Excuse me, may we interest you in the space is remarkable. The Remans must have disassembled the old ship and beamed it in one piece at a time to construct it. Excuse me, sir. Already spoken to you. Excuse me? You're not wanted here, outsider. You have questions, fine, ask them. Ask them, then go. Why don't you want us here?
Obisek says we must trust you. He says we need allies and that your contacts in the Federation will help us. I am wary of the Federation, for they have always been our enemies. But I am willing to trust that you will look to the mutual interest of all our kind.
Indeed I will. Why do you think Obisek is wrong?
I am old and I have seen much. I fought with Shinzon and he was obsessed with outsiders. He risked everything in a useless attack on the Federation. If he had thought more about our people and less about his hatred for humans, we would control the Empire today. Instead, we have nothing. This is what comes from dealing with outsiders.
I'm sorry. Also, Shinzon was a bit of a, you know. So, but what do you want apart from death to the Tal Shiar?
I want peace and I want quiet. All of my friends and family are dead. I have no stake in this rebellion. I fight because that is all I know how to do. But this battle is my last. When it is over, I will find some place dark. And I will stay there for the rest of my days.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Thank you for your time. Excuse me, sir, may I interest you in our Lord Jesus Christ? I guess you won't answer that. There's a crate. Let's pick up some more stuff. Some more hypos. Okay. Excuse me, sir. I've been trying to contact you about your Starship's extended warranty. Fine, I'll go. Yes, I am trying to be funny. Those who don't realize. Let's explore around while we can. More crates. I'm just going to steal all their crap. If they're going to leave it in unlocked crates, I'm going to steal it. As Madran said, this is a bad part of the galaxy. You're going to hide a station like that? I'm going to take your stuff. No? Okay, we already asked him. Let's try this third room. The rooms are nothing more than fools. That's not cool.
Personal shield losing power.
Got him? Good. Check to see what he was doing up there. Do you have anything in this crate? He was hiding some Kanara in there. Woo, what an alcoholic. But, this panel? Guess everything looks okay. I wish some of these guys had come in here to look, though. Let's go try this middle hatch, then.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend, or our enemy?
That is the question, isn't it? What do you think, friend or enemy? Well, we're told not to provoke a war. So, let's talk to him, and, I'd rather wouldn't try to be friends with him. Seems like a bad person to cross. Failure on weapons and all that sort of thing. Okay, he's made a fool out of us a couple of times. But he's had the chance to blow us up and hasn't. You know, he could have double-crossed us, he could have blown us up above Nimbus 3. Unfortunately, that bit of video was lost during the upload. Corrupted on YouTube's end. And he could have blown us up in the vault a couple of episodes ago. In episode 24. But again, he didn't. Although he did try a little, but he didn't try too hard. It was the Romulans that blew us up. So let's talk to him and see what he wants to say.
My hope is that you are here to talk. But I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
Why are you doing this? Why fight the Tal Shiar?
Why? You ask why? This place is one of the last sanctuaries left to my people, and even it is lost to us now. The Romulans have driven us from our homes, destroyed our ships, and captured or killed our loved ones. They seek to exterminate us, and we will not go quietly.
Fair enough.
Understand, I do not want this war. I want freedom for my people. It is the Romulans and the Dark Masters they serve who have caused this. Now they must suffer the consequences.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Did Sela order these attacks?
This campaign of terror is the Tal Shiar's doing, not the Empress's. Still, Sela does nothing to stop it. There is little love between the Empress and the Tal Shiar. Did you know that many years ago, she was exiled from Romulus for attempting to assassinate the head of their order? The Tal Shiar have their own masters, and Sela despises what she cannot control. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Why do you think the Tal Shiar are doing this?
Hakiv and the Tal Shiar no longer serve the Empire. The demons of air and darkness are their masters now. They whisper in the night for chaos and despair, and Hakiv gives them blood as tribute. Our blood. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Tell me more about these demons.
I have never seen one of these demons, and I will not speak their name, but I know they exist. Eons ago, they ruled this part of the galaxy. After thousands of years of tyranny and death, the races they ruled rose up against them, driving them from their home world into unexplored space. We thought they had been destroyed. We were wrong. The demons of air and darkness survive, and they hunger for revenge.
Yikes.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Do you still have Thalaron weapons?
A small supply. They are terrible things. Weapons of war so horrible they should have never been invented at all. But they were. And my enemies are great. If I must resort to barbarism to free my people, that is not too high of a price to pay. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Have you tried to find a peaceful solution?
There will be no peace. Not while Hakiv lives. This is not a problem that can be solved by diplomacy. Hakiv kills my people, I kill his. That is how it will be, until one of us is dead.
That's dark and a bit depressing.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
What do you want from me?
We need your help. Talk to Starfleet Command. Tell them what you have seen. Tell them if my people are to survive, we need assistance. Starships, soldiers, medicine, protection for the refugees. I'm asking for the Federation's aid. You claim to be an organization dedicated to freedom for all peoples. Tell me, will you help my people now?
I don't know. You make a good case, but I don't know.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
So here's our choice. Either we surrender, not treated fairly. Yeah, I don't know, but I may not agree with your tactics, but I will not stop you. I think, yeah. We know that the Tal Shiar's been bad. They tried to invade and blow up Vulcan, didn't they? That was a few episodes back. And they're responsible for so many atrocities. So I'm not going to do their dirty work for us, especially as Sela told us that we were playing into her hands, so I'm not going to stop Obisek. I don't think we should.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free.
I agree, freedom is a worthy cause.
I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great—
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected. The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out. Commander Rauschna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally. I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
Captain, you've lost our transporter lock on you on your way team. The Tal Shiar must have activated the transport inhibitor. You need to find that inhibitor and shut it down. Okay, weapons up. Grenade. It did drop something. Hyper. Okay, let's start moving around. Let's go this way. Those aren't halter eggs, are they? Oh, good. Shoot them in the back. Best thing to do with Remans, Romulans, sorry. Yeah, Romulans. Not Remans, not Remans at all. Some more on this side. Up there, I saw them just before. By that war core that was trying to blow up. We got an accolade, punching bag. Oh, we received 1,000 kinetic damage, so yeah, we got punched. Basically, from grenades. Another hypo.
Personal shield losing power.
Raper shields. Grab this. Hey, a nice new shield. And some plasma pistols. Okay, here's a transport inhibitor. Yeah, yes. Okay, let's disable it. The Remans should be able to handle it from here, Captain. We should return to the ship and report to Admiral Tenay. Obisek trusts us. I don't know if he's right about the outside influence on Hakib's actions, but I'm sure what he believes these demons are real. If there's someone directing Hakib to attack the Remans, then this isn't a purely internal matter now, and the requirements of the Prime Directive aren't as clear. Even if he's wrong, Obisek is asking for the Federation's help. Without it, the Remans may be exterminated. Are we supposed to just simply ignore genocide? No. Yeah, not. Let's make sure there's no more Remans, or let's be a good person and double check. One last final sweep. Just in case. Never did look in here. Not more for us to steal. Borrow, appropriate, find, recover, salvage. Any more terms I can think of for why we didn't just totally steal medical gear and stuff from their base? Nope. Check this room again. That was clear, so those are probably clear as well. Okay, let's beam out. And now let's turn in this mission. Communications, get me a line to Admiral Tenay at Starbase 39 Sierra.
I sympathize with Obisek's plight, but I do not know if we will be able to assist him. He has no proof of these demons that he claims are directing Hakiv's actions. Without that, becoming directly involved in this conflict would be a violation of the Prime Directive. We will protect the Federation, offer aid to the refugees, and keep this conflict from spilling over into our territory. But if Obisek and his followers are going to continue this fight, they will do so without Starfleet support.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for that, Admiral. And we get our 9,300 experience points, our 10,000 expertise, our dilithium ore. These very handy things. I think we put these two on if we don't already have a tactical console. And as for our ground weapon, 95.5 DPS, 78.2. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to go for the wide beam disruptor pistol. Okay, let's collect that. And
I have no
Congratulations,
issues
Captain.
for you.
we're now to level 37. Ooh. There's more going on here. We just can't ignore it, Admiral.
I agree with you. There is more to this story, and we must continue to follow the trail until all is revealed. As I have said, directly assisting the Remans against the Tal Shiar would be interfering with an internal affair, and that is prohibited by Starfleet regulations. However, I will authorize you to continue investigating this matter. If you can find evidence that supports Obisek's claims, then more options will be open to us.
Fine, Admiral. Fine. We're being hailed by Obisek. Putting him on screen now.
The Reman Resistance is very much in need of your help.
And that looks like picking up the next mission. So we'll leave that for now. Pick that up at the start of the next episode. I want to thank you all for watching in this episode. We went and found a Reman base. The Romans were going to attack, investigated it, infiltrated our way in, only to find out we weren't as sneaky as we thought we were. We were flat-footed and noisy. They knew where we were, and they were expecting us. But we got to talk with Obisek and foil a cool plot to blow them up. It was darn cool. And we've decided to help Obisek in his fight against the Romulans, especially against the Tal Shiar. But, as I say, that ends this episode. If you've liked this episode, please do hit like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. It really helps push this out to more people, playing the algorithm, and of course, that's what the YouTube Guild of Uploaders is all about, apparently. I don't know. I'm just doing what they're told. They scare me a little. But if you like this, and especially if you like the new graphic settings, let me know in the comments, or send me a direct email, or hit this up on Reddit or something, where it's shared. And just, let me know you care. But until next time, next episode will come out in 5 days' time. We find out what exactly it was that Obisek needs help with. But until that time, take care, live long, and prosper.